Hi!
Hi, good morning.
We're desperate for social interaction.
Yeah, actually, something like that. As an introverted extrovert or extroverted introvert, the introverted side of me was finding this whole isolation thing cool for like a few days. Mm-hmm. Now the extroverted side's like, get me out of here.
And guess what? It's April 2nd, meaning the earliest we all get to go back into society is like a month from now. Still, I mean, it's crawling by.
I don't know if we'll make it. I don't know that people will be able to do
optimistic
it. I really
here. Don't. Oh man, it's been tough. Yeah.
But anyway, getting to the task at hand, we promised you yesterday that we'd come on and we would talk about the reveal of yesterday's kind of thing. If you've been listening to the radio, you already know what the reveal is, but we'll do it for those people who weren't able to check it out on the radio today.
Yeah, so yesterday was April Fool's, but we didn't want to be super April Foolsy. So we made a huge show announcement, and each of us had a piece of that announcement. 2 of the personal announcements were false, and 1 is true. And we said we'd come back today and reveal who was telling the truth and who was lying.
So let's run them down.
Let's do it.
Well, my ex-wife will be thankful to know that we're not getting back together. In fact, she didn't know that I was even doing that April Fool's joke, and I'm hoping none of you will tell her because I don't know that she'd be happy. But if she does find out, I will have to make an apology because even though I thought it was kind of funny, she would not. So
okay.
There you go. Not getting back together with my lovely ex-wife. It would be a good thing if it happened, but it ain't happening. So
mine was that I'm leaving the show after the quarantine is all over and we get back on track. We'd be putting in my 2 weeks and they'd find my replacement. None of that is true. If we do manage to hold on to our jobs, I'm going to hold on dearly to mine. So
Jake is not leaving the show. Of all of the messages and text messages and everything that we got, they didn't even care about me and Tony. It was like, no, Jake can't leave.
You got to put Pamela's comment up real quick, Jen, the bottommost one. Sorry, Pamela. Realized we were taking so long drawing out this whole thing.
Wow. You related to Mojo by any chance?
Hey, Pamela, this is the Tony, Jake, and Jen show, okay?
Facebook Live.
Pamela's a consultant. Pamela's a radio consultant now.
She's telling us to get to it.
You, Pamela.
Oh,
We've been told that many times.
No,
yeah.
She says few, and she said that when Jake said it. So she only cared about Jake.
Yeah, probably should have started with him.
Oh, and Brian also says Jake stays.
Sorry about the noise. Someone's running a weed eater outside my window, so I'm sorry about that. If you can hear that,
nice.
Good
I think that's going to happen.
Wow.
Like we made the joke on the air this morning that's going to happen, but I'll bet you there are bored dads like mowing their lawn every 2 days as this thing goes forward. As like the weather starts getting nice in the next few days.
Oh yes, there's going to be pristine lawns all over the country.
Yeah. What's weird is it's a parking lot behind my apartment. So yeah.
So y'all's were false, which means mine would be the true one, but mine's not true either. I had I had said that we're not having any more kids, but that's also not true. So all of ours were false.
Gotcha. April Fools.
April Fools.
You were so dumb to believe us. Every year you fall for it.
But the huge announcement is there actually is a huge announcement in this. And mine was so fake that it's the opposite. And we just wanted to let everybody know that I'm pregnant with baby number 2.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm sure there are hearts flying up the screen right now.
Yep, I am 14 weeks today.
So your due date is 2 Fridays from now?
Maybe.
Yeah. Jen does like a crap out of baby
another boy.
way ahead of schedule.
I cook them quick. October
Tony just called
1st.
boy.
Oh, you call boy? Whoa.
I think it could be another boy.
What makes you say that, Tony?
What makes you say that?
I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel that.
You just have a
I
feeling?
I don't want to say that I told you so. When you were having all those problems, did I not tell you you were going to have a baby again?
No, you didn't.
I
did.
I even bought you a card that said congratulations.
Oh, yes, you did.
Before you even told me.
You did say I would eventually have another baby. Yes, that it would all work out.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah.
The funny thing is about all of this, and if you've kind of been following along with the show for the last year or so, my husband and I have been trying to get pregnant with this baby for almost a year. So we were supposed to start infertility treatment at the end of January. Had the appointment, got the first round of prescription, was supposed to go pick that prescription up on a Sunday morning and take it that day. And I had this crazy dream on Saturday night that I was actually pregnant. And when I woke up, it felt so real that I couldn't shake it. Like, I literally woke up and thought, wait a minute, am I pregnant? Did we already know we're pregnant? Like, it was one of those dreams that felt like it was real life. And I was just kind of waking up in the middle of real life. So I took a pregnancy test because I was too freaked out to take. I mean, I don't know what kind of crazy chemicals are in infertility medicine, but if it helps you have a baby, they got to be somewhat kind of crazy. So I was like, I should probably take a test just to be sure before I start popping all these pills. And it was positive. So crazy dream be real.
Congratulations, Jen.
Yeah.
That's really great news.
So nuts. So nuts. We don't know the gender yet. Our whole family has a feeling it's a girl. So Tony, you are the only boy guest so far.
Now,
wishful thinking on their part, maybe.
I remember during pregnancy, it seemed like we were going in every week for checkups and stuff. Like, it was a lot. Do they still do the non-essential ones? Like, do you still do
their phone? So I have an appointment tomorrow, which is now on the phone. And since I do like to cook babies faster and pop them out sooner than they should, I actually have to do some special treatments to try and keep this one in until the actual end.
Like crossing your legs and stuff?
Not eating spicy food. So I will actually have to go into the hospital for a few appointments, like actual physically walk in. And those happen at 16 weeks and 20 weeks. So I will have to go in for a few, but those non-essential, like 3 or 3 week ones where you just go in and they look at your belly and check the heartbeat and say you're good. Those are phone call visits now.
Interesting.
So yeah. I will be buying my own Doppler now because that's kind of freaky, to not go in and have a regular appointment and be assured that everything's still in there.
Yep.
And working. So I'm going to buy my own Doppler so I can, check every 30 minutes or whatever.
Smart thing to do.
Yeah. So, haha, we got you. April Fools.
Amber says she noticed you have a little belly when you were playing the piano. I'm looking at the comments here on the side here.
Oh, yeah. So it has been really hard to hide that bump. Second baby bump pops out way faster than first baby bump.
So you're already baby bumping. This is, I guess I don't know what the timeline is. That's 14 seems like a pretty early for that.
So I didn't start showing with Bridger until almost 16 weeks, 18 weeks. Like, it was really, because I was really in shape. And so that baby Bridger did not show till way farther along.
And now you're in quarantine shape?
Now I'm in quarantine shape. And baby number 2, which they say can show up, like you can start showing as early as 9 to 11 weeks. Scientifically, the uterus doesn't go back to normal. So,
Okay. Good.
So if you can imagine people who have 3 or 4 kids, like you start showing before you even know you're pregnant with baby number 4, I have a feeling.
Sure. You just think it's a food baby for a while.
Yeah. Too many burritos? No, baby. Yeah. Amber says she's got 3 and started showing way faster. Yeah. So that's a thing. That's a thing. But yes, when we hosted, who did we host at the Blood Work Life studio? Shoot, what was that kid's name?
Oh.
No, Peyton?
Yeah.
Sorry, Peyton.
Smith.
Peyton Smith. I was sucking in so hardcore during that whole
keep it tight.
show. Oh, now I can let it out though, so we all good.
Yeah. Live your best life.
Now I can live, my best life. There's tons of congratulation comments. I can't get them all up on the screen as fast as, yeah.
But nonetheless,
you may be on maternity leave before you even get back to the station.
If people don't start taking social distancing seriously, you might be doing home birth.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I know. Oh no, I 100% believe in hospitals.
Yeah, so do we. They ain't gonna have no room.
Oh, that's
gonna be taken up. You'll be having that baby in that room you're in now.
Woo, that's a scary thought. You don't think that hasn't crossed my mind that, oh my gosh, how long are we going to be at home? And then I'm just going to have to stay home and just keep being home. Woof.
Another month at least.
Yeah. So stay quarantined, please. For Prego people also, because they don't know anything about pregnant women. They haven't really gotten any data on what it does to them or babies. So just in case he's, just stay home. Thanks.
And that's that. So we'll be back tomorrow. Obviously we'll be able to focus on pregnancy news a little bit more now that we've out in the open about it. That'll help us distract from all the other news, and we'll keep being here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Live from our houses.
Live from and your RV. Before we sign off, Kelly says Tony needs some coffee and something to talk about. That is all. Have a good day.
This is not about me right now. This is Jen's time to shine. I can't believe you forgot that I told you would get pregnant though.
When you said that to me, I took it a very different way than what you just said a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I thought you were meaning that maybe you had told me that I am pregnant. No. Oh, I think you're pregnant. I think you're pregnant. I'm like, you never told me you thought I was pregnant. But yes, you did. I did not forget that you knew that I would, and you did buy me a card, but you lost it.
I know. But do you remember when you were saying there was something going on with you? I can't remember what it was. And I had talked to a friend of mine and they asked me how you were doing. And I'm like, well, she's doing this, this, and this. And my friend said to me, is she pregnant? And I went, oh, wait a minute. And you hadn't told us yet.
No.
So you were saying it just went right over my head, all this stuff that was going on with you, but she totally picked up on it right off the bat. So
in a meeting that we had also with Danny and Mojo, because they knew too, I had told everybody that I was going to be starting the infertility treatments. So just like an FYI, in case there's like mood swings or in case I'm sick from it or, whatever, like, hey, just a heads up, everybody. And you had asked me a couple times in the morning, like, hey, Jen, how's treatment going? I was like, it's going good.
It's going great.
I can't lie.
The treatment was so good, she didn't even have to start it. She just looked at it, got pregnant.
Yeah, that's another reason I told you guys early, because me and Mojo had this whole plan on how to surprise you two and all this stuff. And there was one day that I was like so sick with morning sickness that it was just so bad that I couldn't come in. And the next day, the second I walked in the office, I was just like, guys, I'm pregnant. Like
I know, but it would have been a surprise if it was the first baby. I could see like Mojo thinking it could be a big surprise, but we knew you were trying to have a baby. So like when you came in and said, I'm going to have a baby, we're like, Jake and I were like, okay, we're happy for you, but okay, we knew you were trying, you know, and we both thought you would eventually get pregnant. So
y'all kept asking me how treatments were going, and I was like, I can't keep lying about this. Oh my gosh, it's haunting me.
I was honestly relieved because when you went through all the side effects of the treatment you were going to be on, you're like, okay, so these treatments could cause me to be very emotional and could make me be angry at times. It could make me be irritable. I'm like, holy shit. I hope that she gets knocked up fast because I did not want to go through that, to be honest with you. So when you said I'm pregnant, I'm like, dodge that bullet. Yeah, I can handle the crying at the last minute type stuff. But if you were going to come in being pissed off every morning, I was like, we don't want that.
My husband had similar feelings. Weird. When the doctor told us that it was like mood swings, anger, like random irritability, he was like, oh no. Any other side effects that she could get?
Yeah. Can we pick which ones? All right.
Anyways, okay. Well, we got to get back to
work
stuff. Do the radio. So
have a happy last day of rain because it's going to be nice. But if it makes you want to get outside, just pretend it still sucks if that's what it takes.
Go get some gasoline. Put in your lawnmower.
All right, signing off, y'all. See you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.